Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome to Mixed Media Soul Sparks. This week I'm going to be sharing with you some ideas that actually came about from one of my favorite books, which was Alternative Art Surfaces. I think this was number 3 or 4. And in here I shared this project, and this was done using pieces of cardboard and strips of plaster gauze. And I want to share with you a little, a different version of that. But here's kind of a close-up shot of the cardboard and the plaster gauze. And I'm going to show you a simplified version. But if you like that image, you can get the book and it'll show you how to do it. So join me for this part where we're going to do dimensional collage. Now I've already done most of the work here since we have very limited time, but these are some of the pieces I start with. Just regular cardboard box that I've cut up, different shapes. Now this is some unusual stuff that I did in another video, and this is using adhesive grout on fabric and then build up these heavy textures and then paint them. So I always have bits and pieces left over, and I'm sure you do as well. So just kind of save them. And let me just show you what I've done. I'm working on just a wood panel. You could do this on canvas, it doesn't matter. And I've taken each of the cardboard pieces and I've started with just brown paint. You could do gesso if you like, but I'm just painting them. And I did a brown paint, this raw umber. You can tell I don't use it very often, it's pretty full. I'm kind of more of a bright color. I found that putting 2 coats on, one after the other when it dried, was helpful. And here's the other little tip that I like to do, is to paint the edges. And I think it makes a difference in the finished piece. So I come around and just make sure I get paint into this cardboard. If you're real particular, you can actually go in here and fill in the corrugation, but I like to see that. So I'm just using my brush and painting into there. I don't feel a need to paint the backside. If you do, go ahead. Then after that was dry, I came back in with quinacridone gold on the top and rubbed that in. Some area, actually, I take that back. The brown is what I did on the pieces where I glued. These pieces, I just did the quinacridone gold and over white. So that's how I got that brightness. So just paint with either white gesso or white paint and then quinacridone gold. The brown pieces are for where I'm going to glue these pieces on. Also, the edges of this fabric I like to paint. So these 3 I've already glued together. So you can see all of these edges are painted. And then I've stacked these and I've glued them using a gel medium. Now I'm going to do that with the other ones. It's pretty simple to do. I'll just do this one to show you. Have your ruler handy. So if you're doing a design like this, or maybe I did get that one there. So just put the matte medium on here and then come back in with this one. Get it centered, press that down. Make sure you get a good amount on there. I don't think I got enough on here. See, a lot more. The other thing you can use, if you don't have these little ceramic or collage elements like I do, is you can use mosaic tiles, and you can find them like at the hardware store as well, like Home Depot, and they have some beautiful little glass tiles that you could do a very similar thing with. So then I would weight this for a little while, let that dry. When I get all of these together, then I will align them and glue them onto place. So that is dimensional collage, and I want to show you just a little bit different take on it. It's this piece, which I did, this is a photograph of mine. I did a print, and then I glued it inside the box and painted over it, and then I cut up parts of it and added it to this wood blocks, the same pieces, so it's a dimensional piece. So that's another idea you can do with dimensional collage. So I hope you like these ideas. Make sure you post on the Facebook group, and let's see what you're making. Check out the website for online classes, the books. You can still get the books online, and maybe join me for a workshop. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Join the Creative Awakening community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag #MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me,